Welcome into PFF TV. He's Mike Renner. I'm Shannon Ford. We're here to talk about the NFL Team of the Week, highlighted, of course, by the one, the only Drew Brees, who, of course, passed Peyton Manning for the overall touchdown record in NFL history during Monday Night Football. There's something really special about Drew Brees when he plays Monday night in the Superdome. He played a spectacular game, and of course, the touchdown record was just one part of a monster game by Brees, which is why he lands atop of our Team of the Week.
Yeah, he's got a flair for the dramatic. If you think back to last year when he broke the passing record, it was a lights-out first half for him, but you couldn't be more lights out. Or I guess you could be more lights out than he was yesterday against the Indianapolis Colts. One missed pass, a little dump off to the running back that he hits in his sleep, but he got quick with it. Missed him a little out in front. 29 of 30 completions on the 29 of 30 on the day, 4 touchdowns. 18 of those completions go for at least a first down or a touchdown. So it's not like he was just dinking and dunking. He made some nice throws down the football field. It was one of the highest graded games we've ever given to a quarterback in our 10 plus years of grading football.
No doubt. His highest game, obviously, in terms of grades for the season for Drew Brees. He misses, just a few weeks because of that thumb injury. And not only does he come back, but he comes back with a vengeance.
Yes, I think, so if you look back to last year, when down the stretch, after week 12, he only had one game with a passing grade over 75.0. There were rumors about his arm being cooked. Maybe he couldn't last the whole season. Maybe that injury was a blessing in disguise this year because he's playing his best football right now. 5 straight games with a 75.0 passing grade or higher. Watch out rest of the NFC.
No doubt. Okay, so we obviously talked about him passing the touchdown record, and during Monday Night Football, he had 4 touchdown passes. It wasn't just the one. He came in with 537, so he had 4, finished the night with 541 total on his career, and he said he couldn't have dreamt it if he even tried.
Yeah, I don't think Brady's catching him anytime soon the way he's playing right now. I think he's going to hold on to that one. We'll see if he comes back next year. Maybe then we'll have a conversation, but yeah, the rest of this season, I think it's Brees's.
No doubt. Drew Brees not only ties Peyton Manning, passes Peyton Manning, then ties Brady, passes Brady, and Brady had something to say about it on Twitter, which was all in good fun. And as you mentioned, he's been performing very well down the stretch this year, which is different than last year. Sean Payton called him Benjamin Button of sorts. So we'll see if he can get it done when it really matters. Of course, the Monday Night Football performance was a big one, but there's still a lot of work to be done for the Saints and Drew Brees. So let's talk about the defensive side of our Team of the Week and talk about a team that really needs to get it done down the stretch. The Chiefs defense hasn't performed well on the whole this season, but down the stretch, they've started to turn it around. Yeah,
one guy really you can point to say he's been the catalyst for this big turnaround. 3 of his last 4 games earning grades over 80.0, very good grades. And that's Tyrann Mathieu, the big free agent signing, came over from the Texans in the offseason. They gave him a big deal, even though he didn't have his best season out in Houston last year. But I think they figured out how to utilize him. Earlier in the season, they were playing him a lot of deep safety, kind of like what he did at Houston last year. But if you go all the way back to his best seasons in Arizona, coming out when he was a legit Defensive Player of the Year candidate back in 2015, he was listed as a safety, but almost exclusively played slot cornerback. Past 2 weeks, he's only played 8 snaps as a deep safety, basically all slot, all in the box, and he's making plays. This week, he goes up against Cortland Sutton, the number 1 receiver for the Denver Broncos, man-to-man coverage.
In the red zone.
Presses him in the red zone, breaks it up at the catch point, giving up about 5 to 6 inches to him, gets right there to break it up. He is as good a slot cornerback as exists in the NFL right now, and that's why the Kansas City Chiefs have had this turnaround.
No doubt. And this week, a lot of the trades were saying, Tyrann Mathieu, he's such a versatile player, but you're saying using him as in that one position, that one specific area is where he's really excelling, and why?
Yeah, well, the slot is takes a versatile skill set to sort of execute. He can play the deep safety, but I think they're realizing that, hey, he's so darn good in the slot, so darn good whether it's playing the run from that position, playing in zone coverage, or the thing he did the best this past week against the Denver Broncos, playing man coverage. They played a lot of man coverage. That was their Achilles heel last year, was they tried to play man coverage, did not have the cornerbacks to play it. Tyrann Mathieu, 2 pass breakups in this game, targeted 6 times, only allows 11 yards on the day. So when they play him in man man coverage on that slot, it's over. He's pressing the guy at the line of scrimmage, and he's not allowing completion. That is huge for your defense to not give up those easy catches.
No doubt. And Tyrann Mathieu had that interception that was called back because of a penalty, and he kind of threw his hands up. He's like, what the heck? Because I think this is the third in 4 games that were overturned on him, and the rookie safety Juan Thornhill is kind of playing catch up. Those two are having a little competition.
Yeah, Thornhill's been great in his own right, and that's kind of freed him up for more on the back end where he excels. He doesn't have to come down and play in the box nearly as much, and I think you're seeing both of them sort of settling into their roles later in the season, and 2 of the biggest impact adds over the course of the offseason any team's had. And the Chiefs all of a sudden look like one of the teams to beat in the AFC.
No doubt. They are definitely one of the teams to beat in the AFC, and we talked about defensively. They didn't have a great start to the season. They're starting to turn it around. They really need to work on first downs. The numbers are horrible on first down. They're better on second and third down, but they have to improve on the whole if they're going to actually make a push in the postseason. You can't put it all on Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, they do need some other players to step up on that defense. Having more in the pass rush would help as well. But I think you don't need much defense, with Patrick Mahomes on the other side of the ball. You just need a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Unlike the Patriots, right? They've got all the defense, and Tom Brady is the only one on offense. So it's a kind of a switch.
It'll be fun to see what happens come playoff time.
It'll be fun to see what happens. Maybe in the AFC Championship in the making. Thanks for watching this week's Team of the Week. Of course, we only touched on 2 players. There's a ton more. Head to PFF.com and check out the full article.
You want to get rid of me and get back to more great PFF YouTube content? All you have to do is push that button right there and subscribe. Thanks for watching.